try. Okay, Abusian for higher Sekoff 95.3. Sabre warm up Jumedian and about change. The best stress I'm the better because time in our rear part. The usual time happens to be 8 o'clock. But due to 18 or 2, no, we didn't make the time. We praise you for God. And as usual, I know you better farm and on it. I'm messing up a few look at it better. When we are done, are your only host. And I could really the discussion. I say family no a beer of fear say. If it's an uncle so mobile. And in an aquajo ever a fedia way musa. Better than I can. As usual, no yet not say you make poor be so you say. I can price sponsors. Nana, Aquaba. Yeah, a bomb to say. I am Yadum. Won't catch you. Sure. I said last week, Luna. Last week, you know, Auntie, I said, I said, no, we get him call.
Last week, me too crank a crying, Tina. Me too crank a crying, Tina. I said, name about Tina, one to me, but Yamiadum, Mikoya Maba. What was our church, you may be quiet? What's our church, you may? Yamiadum, Kumasi Biahoye, Yaboko.
All right. Yeah, me too, Kaba.
Oh, Vivian.
And you can say 84%
it's here for Yakoyaba.
The Abato announcement is last week. Now we need her.
Last week,
now we do Kumasi Mountains.
Last week, now we said you may have said if I question near about
one sponsor triple.
Oh, you can't achieve. Oh, yes, you. I'm for how much so. Oh, it's your fire crowd. I have crowd today.
But I'm sure nobody did or somebody did.
That be meant to say nobody did.
And I'm saying Kano Anne. To say, Mr. You don't fiasco mo, woman and Kwanso, I pretty surely know, won't be to me about Becca and Sa. I tell you, I bet to me Raman on and then somewhere, H. Guno, you didn't need the Adam, where would you make this?
Just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me.
say ndrum dey twe go there na say as usual man on nsam no dey ba won chair.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up.
All right, so stand up for the champions.
Champions, stand up.
Okay, so ebusia force and temper so ye bu yakete mu ne de ni achira manone a na temper so ya de yetumi technology e plus sponsors no as usual ya de adwumako miensa na so ya se de dwumedi e de bra and temper so se technology wo modi a na edika no ye kanfo e Kudus Africa ebutu ashoma estate me no we ka say e ba say yempa montade de odofo e ya de Kudus etumi ebo ne ho modern ankasa Eres Professor Okono, a yadia kudos winning no dish yadia, obetumi apamatade no manada ho, say your birthday, say your funeral. Any serene one you be ana, Professor was at for na yadia ye, Kudus Africa, one no at a chain comba, obetumi abua, now on Tade Shemu Akoye Obutu, a Shoma estate. Behind St. Mark a school no and I say I sorry down that you know and one I'll bet to me kudos Asia Nadia won't be an on and I can say kudos everywhere near Canfo Try Jesus Academia Obutu Aquabia also a band quality tuitioner or born a homebody Ankasa and found this at the grand performance no Try Jesus Academy say Fanebra no more competent teachers won't be to me Eddie KT Akolano Ama and also near me na Akoye Eddie Amao Try Jesus Academy free wa na ye kan for a Daylight International School at the amount school way so ekra competent teachers e ba ne say yentumi fa nkra emfa entity mu padia e ya dia teachers no e wo abotran wo mu kuta ye teachers with commitment spirit wo mu tumi bu akra ne ma operate wo de wa adwini say bia wakola no e ba na desue mu and performance ni yellow no Daylight say bien kan kira wo say wo de fa ne bra say akra no memory retentiveness no eye sharp and say eye low no eye ade eye Daylight be to me abuwa makra no so you educating the camera manaba be ye penimpa e de amebusia no any the society at large no tin somewhere every wherever na tempa so say ade aye bu yakete me de ani a kire eye amanoni nsemu de ana ye de eye fishers eba so over the weekend no na ede to anim e wodwumedie so enti se ye chance ye free ye French league anemu a ebusuafo say na ye matches no ete ade andra no match baako eto edwa me ne we ka say Strasbourg etre fia to inside the fryer little metropole ema match ne ba wie no na le etumi abo eye Strasbourg etifie no e ka miensa wentumi anse e ka ni mu adabraka eni ntia ne de eto odwa ye de mu semede down in the anope e was Sekoff 95.3 and tempa so match say ba so ene de no say na tie e ya de ye boy ye 3 o'clock pm a Lauren betre fia to inside their friend Rem say ho sa so na wo hwemu a ye ti my friend lens obetre fia any mon pay and abo to lose ebe wo kame ye Angus e ho a ye so nsam ni na ye de mam e wo dwumedie so na ye boy ye 1 o'clock ya me ya do mu a china no match say eba so no say na tie oze betre fia ato inside their friend ye OJC Nice 90s ne breast and a airbo Rene ebetre fie edin ato say their friend eye Leon e ho sa so na wo hwemu a eye timu a ye friend say ye troye no obetumi ne aja show ede arentam so ho a ye de mu nsam nyina de down na mom ye bo eye 3 o'clock eye pm no a Monaco betre fie ato say their friend eye Clermont na eye match of the week no eye ade a Paris Saint-Germain le Parisien fo no e betre fie no mato say e their friend eye Olympic Marseille na match we no eye derby a uhwemu ano de ankasa rivalry da eye bobo ko mienu ntem no eye ado ano de inti uhwemu a Kylian Mbappe eye Neymar ene Lionel Messi eye Coutinho no wo mu betumi atrase no mo aka niema agbomu a enyame wanwa se Paris Saint-Germain betumi carry the day no na Olympic Marseille a almost to me asani abrante France Sanchez no ade a almost be cause so have one match we let's say you make time with her 6:45 p.m. yami adom echina we ne match a etoja no so yede won sam United down wo dwumedie so entempa so sie de ani a kire table ne so a after match day 10 no say na ye table na tie ade a PSG na ready kan a okra 26 26 point plus 23 goals into where your perfect starter and also PSG the leading table no now Ushe Laurent Tosumienu Ekra 25 point plus 7 goals Marcel Tosumiensa Ekra 23 point plus 13 goals Sasuna Lens other air fourth position with 21 point plus 9 goals Ushe Monaco Ekra 20 points and then with a difference of 6 goals Low Tosunsia 19 points plus 3 goals. René Toswayan Song Ekra 18 points plus 11 goals. Clement for Toswayan Wache Ekra 16 points minus 1 goal. In that order, Nemos all the one each year 17th, 18th, 19th, and for that matter, the 20th position no say na I was wet here Angus at also do song Okra 8 points as soon as I consider as many as I am minus 13 wo Ushemu adjust your toss where you do watch Ekra 7 point minus 8 goals 90 toss to do crown Ekra 7 point minus 9 goals so as soon as team my friend said breast no after my day 10 no I had on the way to me only 6 pointer so as soon as I consider as many as minus 11 and also somewhere if you were bar yedi na de damo would you make the sunti for ube make date with the year matches I ever so no said there be a ube to me and who said the matches no ni na ebe kwa ko wie see ye free French the Ghana dia na ye bu ya kate mu ne de ne de akire Germany bonten so na ye Bundesliga matches no ye to me ade hu seminar de adan se wo hwe mu aye matches a eba so no say na ye fixtures na tie ade andra match ba ko etodwa team my friends Shaka 04 and as Shaka no fear no etne fear to say the friend team your friend ye Hoffenheim na match ne kwa wie no na TSG Hoffenheim no to me aboye Shaka 3 goals to nil one mu to me anse sa ekanimu adabraka wo mu a match sa eba so ende dey we German Bundesliga no say na matches na tie ade ye boy 1:30 p.m. Eintracht Frankfurt better fie aton said their friend team your friend said Bayer Leverkusen Samsung Aushemwa the same 1:30 p.m. no VfB Stuttgart better fie aton said their friend team my friend said Bochum Samsung at the same time 1:30 no their Werder Bremen better me atrefie aton said their friend Man so 5 na your bo 1:30 p.m. their Wolfsburg atrefie aton said their friend team your friend said Borussia Mönchengladbach na Aushemwa 4:30 p.m. no and then the match ebe try to Bundesliga nimo mechre end Saturday ya me no work say dia 4:30 p.m. no RB Leipzig better fie ato said dia friend Hertha Berlin enti de ebe kwa ko wie bia no ya me ya do mo echna ye try ye final abdumedie no so a ye betumi the score line ni na no dia down odofo a wutie ye was Sekoff 95.3 na ya me ya do mo echna matches a eba so ye Bundesliga nimo say na tie ye bo 3:30 p.m. Dia Union Berlin better fie ato said dia friend ye Borussia Dortmund Samsung Aushemwa FC Cologne so betumi atrefia welcome team your friend Augsburg Sana Aushemwa 5:30 p.m. no Bayern Munich better fie ato said dia friend Freiburg na Aushemwa we ni matches odofo eba so na ya Monday no team my friend say mine so better fie no ato said dia friend FC Cologne ti we ni matches eba so yede won seminar de down wo dwumedie so na Aushemwa after Monday 9 no say na Bundesliga table no sitie team your friend say Union Berlin no there we ready kan ya wo kra 20 points plus 10 goals Aushemwa Freiburg tosumienu ekra 18 points plus 6 goals Hoffenheim tosumiensa ekra 17 points plus 7 goals Bayern Munich shockingly no there otos na table no so ekra 16 points plus 17 goals into a bad goals there there Bayern Ashebebre Ashe teams one first second and for that matter the third position no na there despite goals Bayern Ashe no or the fourth position okra 16 points plus 17 goals Borussia Dortmund tosunum ekra 16 points plus 1 goal Werder Bremen tosunsia ekra 15 points plus 6 goals Borussia Mönchengladbach tosunso ekra 15 points plus 4 goals now the one each remu 17th and 18th position no say na eye table no so etie VfB Stuttgart also do so ekura 5 points also na wa consider as many as -5 ho na wo hwemu abohom and atumi achechire eye teams baako do so esi ne konso a menem we ka say after Monday 9 no okura 4 points also na atumi ahye no as many as eye -15 wo ho mo a ye de won seminar de down wo dwumedie so odofo si efri eye Bundesliga ni mu a na ntempa so ye de ni akire Italy ne ya hwe matches a eba so wo Italian Serie eye Casio Serie A ni mu enti matches a eba so no odofo ntempa so say na tie wo hwemu a ye bo 1:00 PM na ade a Empoli betre fie aton say dia friend ye Monza the newly promoted team no wo ho a mo betumi de match no etumi de ahyehyɛ so saa so na 4:00 PM no Torino better fie ato side their friend the old ladies of Syria Mitre Juventus and into one share so say matches are eba so ende dey na ye match ebetwa to ende dey no ade Atlanta better fie ato side their friend team wa your friend Sassuolo some match na eba so 6:45 PM and into we be share so na me adom e chena matches are eba so no say na tie Inter Milan better fie ato side their friend Salernitana ho na wo hwemu Lazio and so be welcome Udinese Spezia better fie at inside their friend Felix Afeneja team wa your friend is Cremonese no enti we ni matches a ebeba so yami adom echina na Napoli so be welcome Bologna 4:00 PM yami adom echina kwesi ade Verona so better fie ato inside their friend team wa your friend AC Milan ho na yami adom Monday Night Football no 2 matches and eba so Ushemu Sampdoria ebetrefie ato inside their friend Jose Mourinho AS Roma Sasuna Lecce ebetrefie ato inside their friend team wa friend say Florentina enti we ni matches a eba so eno so yede to anim wo dwumedie so na after Monday 9 no say na table na tie Ushemu team wa friend say Napoli for this very season no ade Napoli for mankasa both domestic and they Ushemu a Champions League no ade Napoli etumi abo ne home body into what table no so no set that here after Monday 9 no Napoli ekura 23 points plus 15 goals Saso na team wa friends Atlanta tosu mienu ekura 21 points plus 9 goals Lazio tosu miensa ekura 20 points plus 16 goals na team wa friend Udinese no tosu 9 ekura 20 points plus 9 goals AC Milan shockingly the defending champion no ayade otosu baku num ekura 20 points plus 9 goals wa so ne samu ayade down dwumedie so na AS Roma Mitre Jose Mourinho team no tosu baku nsia ekura 19 points plus 3 goals wa na Inter Milan tosu nso ekura 15 points plus 2 goals na Juventus no efemua na team we no kwasa obesha last season no Juve struggle na struggling no egusu a ekoso odofo mene we can say after Monday 9 no Juventus occupy the 8th position on the table okura 13 points with a difference of 5 goals into the every whatever no na the when each 18th 19th and for that matter the 20th position no odofo say na team of friends Verona also do watche ekura 5 points minus 9 goals Saso na Ushemu Cremonese Felix Afeneja team ebusuafo eniema enkoyi enfema Cremonese team no otosu dun kron a okura 3 points minus 12 goals Saso na Sampdoria no where to me akweja team wa your friend say baku teams baku dun kron no where to me epeja ni na edc ni tiri so amene we ka say o twa to table ne so after Monday 9 no okura 3 points minus 12 goals wa ene Samuel free whatever ye dey down odofo dwumedie so entempa so say ye free Syria ani mudia na ye de ani kire Spain ni akwa confirm matches basu weekend ni na no dey down wonti odofo time chuku wa bra yetumi the results to giant Endra no ade team of friend say Real Vallecano etumi atrefie to inside the free Hetafe match ne be wie no obi antumi anhye go nti endi na goalless eno so ne nsam a efiri ho eba na yame ya adom a ende da me ne we ka say yebo 12 o'clock PM no a eyade a Girona Betlefie ato say dia free team a ye friend say Cardiff Saso na 2:15 PM and that day no Valencia Betlefie ato say dia free Elche ni ebo 4:30 PM a Mallorca so Everton inside their friend Sevilla na 7 o'clock PM no we any match a try to end the day La Liga Santander ni mu Atletico Bilbao Betlefia to inside their friend team we friends Atletico Madrid enti we any the Eba so end the day yami adum echna yami adum a 12 o'clock PM no Celta Vigo Betlefie ato inside their friend team your friend is Real Sociedad nembo yadia your boy 4 o'clock PM match we anobaya the ankasa Espanyol so Beto said the Afraia Real Valladolid Nemo Yami Aduma the big game Eba so Yami Aduma Chnano Ayadia Real Madrid 2:15 PM no Betlefie the Ato said the Afraid team your friend the Barcelona until we only the only Air Clasico no may you sure say na quadro etranse now discussion segment no of course we will deal more into it and also need the everywhere ba yeah they down where would you made so now we shame yami adomo Monday night football no yade a Villarreal Betlefia to said the Afraid team your friend Osasuna into we any matches eba so and then the Ntampa so yeah the any extra table this after my day 8 no say na table net here Ayadia Barcelona to me ready kanya okra 22 points plus 19 goals Saso na Oshema Real Madrid tosu mienu okra 22 points plus 12 goals into Barcelona lead the table no with goal difference and into the FIO eba no na Athletic Club and Atletico Madrid Ushemu amene weka say otoso 9 okra 16 points plus 7 goals Saso na team wa plan say Real Betis no otoso bako num ekra 16 points plus 5 goals na Ushemu Sociedad otoso nsia ekra 16 points plus 2 goals Valencia otoso so ekra 13 points plus 1 goal na Ushemu teams one more there one more say this is in one bubble no from Sevilla to Elche no say na table no so here Sevilla also do watch ekra 6 points minus 6 goals Cardiff also do crown ekra 5 points minus 13 goals na Ushemu Elche so as sa teams bako do crown as one it so amene mo ka say ni komi ebu e wo table no so after my day 8 no okra 2 points minus 15 goals into order 4 we ne nsam free La Liga Santander ni mu eba yede mu nsam na yede down was Sekoff 95.3 na Ntampa so yede ani akire fixtures and so eba so Premiership no me kire English Backcracker Premiership no say na eno so matches no ete ade ayame ya adomu me ne waka say yebo 11:30 PM Leicester City beto nsa e dia frɛ team your friend say Crystal Palace inti Jordan ayo no ade obetumi ade pennies yakan inti odofo 11:30 me early kick off no Leicester City to nsa dia frɛ Crystal Palace ni ebo 2 o'clock PM Fulham so Betlefie out on side their friend AFC Bournemouth na Ushemu 2 PM no and day no team of friend is Wolverhampton Wanderers and Nottingham Forest and Edibebomu na 4:30 PM no we a big match so and day me Tottenham Hotspur Tottenham Hotspur Stadium now where to me and team of friends Everton into we Antonio Conte versus Abrante friends Frank James Lampard match we anobaya the ankasa na yebo 4 o'clock PM yami adomu Echina matches so no say that Aston Villa Betlefia to inside their friend Chelsea the Blues Leeds United and Arsenal and Ebebom Ewo Nembom a big game no Ebeba so yami adu Echina Liverpool and then Manchester City and then the match so na Ushemu Southampton so and West Ham United and Ebebo into order 4 winning matches so weekend Backcracker Premiership ni mu yɛ de ani akyerɛ table ne so a say na tie after Monday 9 no yɛ ade a yɛ team a yɛ friend say Arsenal already kan ekura 24 points plus 13 goals. Manchester City tosu mienu ekura 23 points plus 24 goals into Ushemu a City no goals a washa na also same points a wa masi ano so ehun samu a told you no Tottenham tosu miensa ekura 20 points plus 10 goals. Na Ushemu a Chelsea ewura ba beda so bako 9 okura 16 points plus 3 goals. Now Manchester United that also know 15 points minus 2 goals. Newcastle United 14 points plus 8 goals. Now Ushemu Brighton and Hove Albion no this very season no person also have Oka where to me Amas 14 points with a difference of 3 goals. I will table so Brentford that also a young watch 13 points plus 1 goal. AFC Bournemouth that also a year bako do atoso bako nkron ekura 12 point minus 12 goals. Fulham tosu do ekura 11 point minus 4 goals. So baby say na Liverpool wa he odo 4 after my day 8 no Liverpool tosu bako do bako a menem we ka say okura 10 points plus 8 goals into Jurgen Robben club no ade aneme mu ashase de ma manager we certain se betumi atani around no it's only time that will tell her. And also need the free whoever no now Ushemu on the 12 log Everton on na okra 10 points minus 1 goal. West Ham United also do miensa ekra 10 points minus 2 goals. Leeds United also bako do 9 ekra 9 points minus 1 goal. Crystal Palace also do num ekra 9 points minus 2 goals. Aston Villa also Dunsia ekra 9 points minus 4 goals. Southampton also Dunsong ekra 7 points minus 9 goals. Now Ushemu a team your friend say Wolves no also do watch here also ekra 6 points minus 9 goals. Tottenham Mr. Nottingham Forest also Dunkron ekra 5 points minus 15 goals. Now Leicester City shockingly no I wonder said manager your friend said Brendan Rodgers no he is still at post. I mean him there one more try and san one more to me abo sa coach the next to say pay because me name work say here after Monday 9 no Leicester City to me share radianim aswa teams bako Dunkron wo mo tiri so wo table ne so a me name work say no okra 4 point minus 9 goals a eniame mu ayade ankasa enti odofo odi wani chere table ne so a saying ena etie essence obesha so now where to me keep your favorite team no in mind now when who position occupy said the ebe matches eba so ube hu performances a one mo be to me split wo home a ya de won samu yina no ede dan e wo dwumedie so na wo hwemu a major discussion and no ade a classico no ye be to me digest into that game no because whenever two teams we no be share no na interesting football and a woman to me demand the whole world found say teams beble no to me cry make it date with classico no a woman to me ajuju wo ho because and then about the excitement no and in the best lesson am ya do match na 2:15 p.m. no and ube make it date now where to me witness the game between Barcelona and Real Madrid no Sasuna Manchester City you didn't carry the amount say obetua Liverpool they are to make the match and they are without so now you Liverpool say game we no one more underdog bet idea one more ball what there who to me will say anything no possible very difficult so baby ni our Anfield no into me sure say Bobby Firmino no obe to me the most Sarah aka omonto ma dia bomu na dia ebewie no odo for yet na say final lap dwumedie no ya me adom echna yet to me the ho sunsanso yina dia adamu dwumedie so ane me amuti midi Prince ya meche the only say in sports presentation and in tia manonsem no
and when I fall down I have to pick myself back up, and when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up, and when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up. the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up. For the champions.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I Sekoff 95.3. Trinity Sports na edit cost edit bremo. What the only say in sports presentation ka Sir Prince Nyameche. Bema. Ubo ejuma.
Oh, me that's it.
Me that's all. Tiefo. Last week you try a hoka krana. Ya koya ya sawa. We are back. And we are back with a banger. What is Sir Prince in ka? Or the foreign news in the bremo. The foreign news in the brave. Monsieur Fiesa about community be a misakano. The very Tiefo. I didn't see the Montamichuku. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo for Portugal. No. We are Ghana Cristiano Ronaldo. A.K.A. Don Apapo. Sir Prince. On I'm going to over.
Mr. E.
On I'm going to over. Okay. Wabekaya Sawaha. Well, quickly, let's move on to some local news. Local news, you know. Mekwa boy asidom and I say a boy a chidom. Happy moment. Happy moment. I'm the cake ni buy. Buy career say me call me di.
This one is interesting confession.
I'm the cake ni buy, but by there no. Na
ni adone bi akoye pani.
Oh, who say no credit back up. It took a now you're free. Happy moment. Happy moment, Eric. How many cake ni buy? But no, Obia ni ho. Oh, I don't know.
I see.
They come by and say, now, how many cake ni buy? No, Obia ni want to know. Meant me ma Obia and Nibi. Very unfortunately, no. Praise move answer me. For the meantime. But me sure say the next one na Ebebano. Yeah, no more beche. So as I rightly said, local news now with the Bremono is proudly sponsored by Happy Moment. Happy Moment, Amuya Cakes, Amu Ashoman Estate. Move to my from 0541 130 694. Open birthday cake, wedding cake, pastries, donut, meat pie, fish pie, anything pastries there. Happy Moment. Amu Ashoman Estate. If you want to contact Happy Moment, with my from 05411 30 694 05411 30 694. Happy Moment, the best cake you can ever get. Very quickly in area, no, na yen shots here, and some back me be I and Saka fiesem, and I am from Ray Tier for an anopay. Yes, I said in the Black Stars of Ghana, and Tiasem there. Your goalkeeper Richard Ofori, and run you may pick up injury. I in the game against Amazulu FC, our South African Premier League numero. Richard Ofori picking injury. About second half no yesisano. Enti ama World Cup no so betimi akose ontumi nko. Na me adma echina and asem enkosi Monday no. Obekwa kwaye scan to check the intensity of the injury no. So that say obetimi akọ World Cup no be dia. Na ya share. But I just pray for Richard Ofori. Say an Hoberton in terms in a World Cup no be ba no betimi Germany ama the Black Stars of Ghana. Because we will need him. I come here say when we am called yeah now the likes of Lawrence Atizigimo and then man have Nuruddin Mo amuno benya akwenya na kosi akande ma the Black Stars of Ghana World Cup Ola Court muna dia and Tiamampa and Richard Ofori say he will undergo kwakwa scan nyame adma Monday to check the intensity of the injury no so let's see how that one too will go. Yeah, to us one sem from no Wilfred Offset Palmer. And the same year to ja. Why issue one in B? I see nobody should influence Coach Otuado's decision as into which player he should call. No, apart from the player should be called on merit, not say when him way. Now paying for be share mu ya kokwasa no phone. Now mu incite coach is a frewene jawe. But they should allow the coach and the technical team to do their job. They should call players based on merit, not based on somebody's influence. When you want in an air or say Palmer, Wilfred or say Palmer or the other tuja, this one in there, if we are to go much into it, he holds a lot of water power because he has worked at the GFA before, and for him to come out to say this, it's something we'll look at it very well. Meaning in some previous years, some of the coaches, their decisions were influenced by some top people in the country. I mean, I said this to be corrected, but from what Palmer is saying, as the saying goes, there is no fire or there is no smoke without fire. And there is no fire without smoke. There is no smoke without fire, as you rightly say. Yeah, just one simple for no. Overkaya World Cup 2014. Brazil no. Fatao Dauda SAV Cristiano Ronaldo had a be. Everyone is celebrating or jubilating. I see that Ghana had World Cup. Now he has come out to explain why he celebrated. And I'm off one thing I say now Ronaldo had about our 70 other way celebration and jubilation. And about say recently he came to explain why he celebrated. Now Chemwa before the game I'm a goalkeeper trainer I'm a training B because I'm gonna say Ronaldo was good at set pieces. Portugal team say I'm born and now Ronaldo ya dear pa and who training now they no more and I'll call back match me PM match no ma. I said I what's your before exams now they PM no try no and DJ be at the train and don't man celebrate here now yes Ronaldo born on Chibida now no I say yeah training say when they be see now ade na kwako PM pepe and don't man celebrate here when in Sambia air Fatao Dauda former Black Stars goalkeeper there to ya he said wako retirement. They say he's pursuing a coaching job and they were joining right to Dream Academy to pursue his coaching dream. Yeah, Bompa Mano say also things will go off for Fatao Dauda, the lion. Sana friend Fatao Dauda, the lion. Yeah, it was once and from GFA versus Ashanti Gold. And away Ashanti Gold versus GFA. And somewhere or court, it is all kind of one can ye pet. Or shall I court at your contempt? Because then somebody called your whole canoe. And I didn't crack. But you better come back to me. The league remains suspended. Now GFA they were hoping, sir, the court would throw the case away so that Shebe by 15th, which is today, the league could resume. But unfortunately, case has been adjourned to the 20th of October. Into the case, court. League now. Sakura League, ya boy, Nyamia, Duma, ya benya sponsors, ya Tam League, they are court to court. I'm a court at the injunction at the two league, so. Bibinikra bear we are saying. These issues, sometimes when you think about it, there is nowhere you hear say an European league be team B at the league beat Ako. Am I the suspension, the injunction at 2 league? Court at the injunction at 2 league. Yeah, my more league, I mean, it's. I don't know, but well, yeah, sure. So the case between Ashanti Gold FC, Ashanti Gold Soccer Club, and the GFA, it has been adjourned to 20th of October, and the league, still is being suspended. Now, before Amuba adjourned the case, and now some journalists were at the courtroom. Now, before Judge Jimbe proceeded on proceedings, of the case, Osaki all the journalists from the room, so that the hearing could proceed. Journalists, some call. Court was a cover case, yes, I keep from the courtroom. So the journalists that were there for covering the court case between the Ashanti Gold and GF, at the Accra Human Rights Court, they were asked to step out. Pamon free courtroom said Darby. Answer na judge, you better assembly so no. I just said, "Mupi answer." Normally, I'm camera and I'm microphone. Yeah, the almost so go on one Boko, I'm the PF courtroom. No, and you China, a court, Judge Yoti Assembly so say, well, I journey case into 20th of October. Yeah, it was once and from Accra Heart of Folk. Omujida Kunyami Mechina versus AS Real Bamako. Now, match way no CAF Confederation match way. First leg no Phobia Echo D 3-0 ya bia. Game crown share the show hearts crown but you see, one thing I always say is this: if you fail to plan, then you have planned to fail. If you fail to plan, then you have planned to fail. I say it again: if you fail to plan, meaning you have planned to fail. House of Folk, most your coach. Your friend Omrani Kofi Yesu. Coach Everett Kofi Yesu. Coach Samuel Bodu. Mosakini ya. You don't have a backup plan. Just like that. No, we say you have such a big match ahead of you. Just the folk LUSU match in first leg 3-0. AS Robert McQuestion 3-0 first leg, Second leg near Basin Yamiad match now. Our Cross Sports Stadium. In the house for House of Folk legend Bernard Dada Diop Dombote or the same year to Ja. As he has fans, expect a miracle on Sunday. I see a miracle will happen on Sunday. Or Chema House of Folk, they are capable of turning their 3-goal deficit. The house been qualified here. I just saw Musha AS Robert Mako 4-0. And that's almost so sure 3-0. That game to pay penalties and extra time. A Honda House of Folk is a bit much on Bobre. Jeffrey Ebaniamo, am I poised? Hoping things will go well for them. Yeah, it was once and from one. Coach Yao Rash Preko. Accra Great Olympics. I'm head coach, I see he believes the House of Folk can do a comeback against AS Robert Mako. Also, House of Folk I'm set up and then number 1 or 2 beer. So I'm going to acquire idea. Namia Dumanko see your china and you ready. Now House of Folk will carry the day. They can still come back and qualify. If House of Folk can do that, if they cannot do that, I'm running Krabby and a better. If you have already a Samba Kumia, Yam Renunti, if you're Sambia Eddie Bremo and Anna Pay, we'll switch quickly into our discussion for the day. It's when you feel Samba Kumia, Misaka, and Bremo and Anna Pay. As you Jamie Median Champion, branch and Anna. Local news is proudly sponsored by Happy Moment. I'm Shaman Estate. I'm tongue cakes, need pastries near Hunyo Manioma. So up a cake, pepper pie, more than any bones to that from there. A Happy Moment. I'm Shaman Estate here. And you can rightly contact Happy Moment on 0541 130 694. Happy Moment. I'm Shaman Estate. When you face them back, I'm Bema.
Nana.
If you them they draw so now. Let's pick on some 1 or 2 things. Okay. Quick one. I won't face before we go into our major discussions. Wolfredo say Palmer. Say nobody should influence Coach Otuado's decision. Okay. Me, from where I'm seated, I am beginning to think and to understand, say, maybe in some years back, some coaches' decisions were influenced by certain people. Okay. Because Palmer has been an executive committee member for the GFA before. under the Kwesi Nyantakyi-led administration,
Yes, sir.
he was one of the key people who were playing major roles for the Black Stars as an executive committee member. So Obeba out, Ababeka said, one, nobody should influence the coach's decision, and then two, players should be called based on merit. Is that to say that some years back, now some players were called not based on merit? Secondly, some players were called based on some people's influence on the coach's decision.
Affiliations. Nana, thank you so much. In fact, I want to say we have something that your friend said, open secret.
Yeah.
It's a good question that you asked.
You can follow us live on YouTube. If you go to YouTube right now, Sekoff TV, our YouTuber, you can follow us live on YouTube. Thank you. Prince Machotwazo.
Yeah, Nana, there is an open secret, as we are all aware. Starting from under 17 up to the senior level, no, we shouldn't forget that 2009 World Cup, where the day I own in the squad, Wamutumeji, no. Now we had under 20, yes. Now we had a certain player called Ishmael Yate.
Yeah.
A 11-shirted guy, no. He was very good.
Yeah.
He came out to say that the then Bobo, there was misagreement between disagreement between the two. For a reason being that an amount was demanded, allegedly, an amount was demanded from the guy, and he couldn't make it. For that matter, no, when to me and scored in a home. Inti say Palmer ever out. Ababeka said no one should influence or no one should disturb. A coach, a friend say Uto, I don't know. And penny for say Abua be a friend of Bomotichi or whatever it is. So on no things who say Becca say, Ibisa, I don't know how to say that adage or the proverb well. But as I that is Abu and Sushi in this one no bar no Becca BB, you have to believe the Okan. Until for Palmer to come out, say more be influence a year Utado selection, meaning from time immemorial, Sa dear now Koso. Just that, Oba Bontena Obeka, we see you as enemy. We are pursuing similar course. In Tiadena, we am, and it is everywhere. Most of the Ghanaian institutions, these are some of the things ongoing. Just that, when you come and say, they will say evidence, but in reality, this is an open secret.
Yeah.
It's not something new to some of us.
Yeah.
Because sometimes player be airborne and homebody, but because the player has no link to the team, it's like Obia if not ye year need the amano, then bench warmers near Sasa or Mwaba. In the end, it's Mother Ghana who suffers. So Palmer, the influence no Obeka same way, no. Though I just prove it with evidence, but
no,
however,
what he's coming to say to me, I am just thinking ahead, as in say. If he's able to come out to say this,
okay,
that in a way tells me that, or my understanding of what he came to say, tells us that previously, or in some years in the past, this was what was done. That's why he has that guts to come out and say that nobody should influence the community.
Yes, and I don't think anyone will have the balls to come out and banter
that
man. Yeah,
because Palmer. It's like he's a wounded man now.
It is. It is. If you happen to look at our football administration, he's one of the few leaders. I say for some years, he has never enjoyed happiness in football. Yes. Due to one or two things, I say disagreement between he himself and then the current administration.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Besha, to my youth, they got to a point they nearly qualified. But unfortunately, we shouldn't forget before the start of last season's premiership. Now Palmer any GFA quarter. We don't know. It was even suggested say in Kawamunko Kasi na yeshemu anke be prolong leg ye nim banter a course one as advice a course ye hu ya na leg finally yetumi started. So he is a man who happens to be a competent guy. The Wabe can dispute, but as usual, obey to make the evidence to support whatever claims were to me make.
Anyway, thank you. All right. That was just by the way. Well, let's start quickly because we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Let's go quickly to Hearts of Folk versus Real Bamako. Hearts of Folk lost the first leg by 3-0.
Yes, sir.
Kumasi Kotoko, Asante Kotoko, were able to beat a certain Kadiogo 1-0 away. But Kotoko tina fi yen high, my own betika ma omu yi Kotoko ya free. You see, Champions League, no Ghanaian club is there to represent Ghana. Our only hope, Accra to Folk.
Yes, sir.
Among some call AS Robert Makwa Malia, ya shot mu 3-0. Ama aye Kosi and Kosi Koda and Koda. Does that mean that every year we wouldn't get any club from Ghana to represent Ghana on the continental front?
That is a very good question.
So let's look into Hearts of Folk. Is there a chance for them to qualify? Do they stand a chance to qualify?
You rightly mentioned before the start of the show or in the course of the program that if you fail to plan,
you have planned to fail.
You have planned to what? To fail. And that is how it is. You can compete competitively in Africa. With team Ankasa utumidi J leg, you know, as Kotokwa or World Champions League, you know, 7 about your stats players, you know, what on. And unfortunately, it's not that you sold them to foreign country where probably in the UEFA Champions League
you won't see them or you won't meet
very
them.
good.
You saw them to continental clubs.
Same continent. So ours is that for now football we mean business.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't think that we are solely interested in the happiness coming from the game. But now we can say the business aspect is probably 90%. Because it's unthinkable that the opponent you are competing with, your Arsenal that happens to be good, you sold all the Arsenals to this team. And you expect to compete competitively. No. So, the House of Folk, it is not new to them. Because I'm told there is a certain season where they had that miracle of Ewak. And this time round, one more old guys and I started to say one more Kasa. Meaning, with the needed opportunity and for that matter, the supporters coming together, they can cause havoc. Because that Bamako team, the little red side that I also made is that they have very poor away record.
Oh, okay.
Whenever they come or whenever they go away, they do defend.
Okay.
Yeah, so away they've never scored more than a goal. They haven't.
But then if even they score 1.
Okay.
Meaning that they've gotten 4 goals.
LS.
And the away goal rule in Africa still stands.
Yes.
So if they score an away goal, meaning House of Folk have to score 5.
Yes. So this is what will happen. The only mentality that House of Folk should go into this game with is that they should consider nothing is at stake. They should be of clear conscience, play, but have it in mind that we are not conceding in the first half. Once they are able to play for 15 minutes and they've properly settled, there they should start banging in the goals.
Okay.
Because here they know the Accra Sports Stadium pitch very, very well. And if we are playing with a team who is fond of defending whenever he goes away, then it means you are the liberty to whip or you are the liberty to score. But if they start with the mentality that at all costs we have to score, in the 15-20th minute when no goal is scored, that is where the disappointment comes in. And then they end up conceding. Okay. So they should go into the game with free mind, play first 10-15 minutes, get settled. Thereafter, they begin to bang in the goals. I blunt your friend say a free banner.
Yeah.
And then a Juma was to me prove why the Otuado's team also to me make it part of it, and for that matter the 2022 Qatar World Cup and in the House of Folk bet to me a year. If only supporters ever run no more cheer a team up. then with the view and then with the enthusiasm said they can because one way to me as a trader has of folks who
can also score.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I agree perfectly what you're saying, but it all depends on preparation and proper planning.
Yes.
If they plan properly this game, I don't see any reason why Hearts of Oak cannot
unleash
yeah. Because I mean, they have 2 legs. Hearts of Oak players, everybody has 2 legs.
It is.
It's something that if you look at Robert Mako on our away history now.
Okay.
Their first game against AS Douanes on board draw.
Yeah.
Away against Stade Malien. Lucia. Away, but it's like they have some decent away record.
Okay.
Yeah, because against LC Bamako, winning 5-0.
Okay.
Away Sanko share Onzi Creatures. Share 1-0. Away. Eko share Bugoba FC Guboga. Share no 1-0. Away Eko share USFAS Bamako on the board draw.
Okay.
On the AS Police share no 1-0. I mean, he has some decent away record.
So, see, I was saying something,
but not in the CAF Champions League. Yeah, not in the Confederation.
And it's a Ushemua. Near way no on share more than 1.
Yeah.
Per the analysis that you are giving.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confident that with the least strength, House of Folk bet to me baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you share House of Folk home records, the Olympics airboard draw in the last 5 matches.
Okay.
House of Folk, Washe Bechem United 2-1. Rotterdam United Bechem 4-0. We're league, in the league. And then only Karela ball 1-1. And only BBN Go Stars. We are just looking at their head-to-head and almost statistics, But their overall head-to-head, there. House of Folk and Bamako almost share 1 play. And that is the first time Bamako Asheno, 3-0.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is possible.
Oh,
it's football. And then in association football, everything is actually possible. If House of Folk play their cards well, if they plan properly, I don't see any reason why they cannot overturn this 3-goal deficit. Yes, it will be difficult. Yes, it will be challenging, but it is doable. I believe it is something that House of Folk can do, and it's something that they can achieve. It's a target that if they plan properly, they should be able to check it and then move on to the next stage of the competition, right?
Yeah.
So I think that is that. If you look at what the legends are saying, Yapreko has spoken, Domboti has spoken, and some other fans they've also spoken, saying that Hearts of Folk still stand a chance to qualify.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is your take? If you're looking at what the likes of Domboti and Co they are saying,
you see, these are guys one more competing very well during their days.
Yeah.
And see, for them to come out to say something, it's a good call. Just to ginger the players up that actually it's not something above your strength.
Yeah.
Mube to me with the least committed spirit, they are able to do that. Into say do among so there, then they can do something. The only thing that I rightly said, they have to make sure the first 10-15 minutes they get settled. And this is a team away known to me in Shebebre. So House of Folk, Undim Accra Sports Stadium pitch, this is your terrain.
Yeah.
Where to me over the years. So I for one, I will be very, very much surprised, shocked or astonished that Bamako Baba draw, or even to the extent of what winning against House of Folk. Sabasadia, it means Ghana, no, we are not willing. See a blah. I don't want us to talk about some foul decisions they have made for some months or some weeks ago, because this isn't the time that we are to watch the dirty leading. We are only focusing on the match at hand. Then after, if there is anything that we have to bombard them with, we will do so.
We will do so. Thank you.
So frankly speaking, House of Folk will win. I'm confident House of Folk will win.
But a win without qualification is not a win.
Yeah, we understand, but if they are able to win, but I don't know, this time around I'm convinced the House of Folk is about to cause the miracle. I don't know why I'm so convinced. I have no argument ground that I'm stepping on. The only thing that is bugging me was some years ago that so-called the miracle of Ewak, for which I think the players are able to do. So they will.
All right. Thank you. League and I are suspended. I think we get no court. So I
also Nana.
Bema.
Hosem. Kamia say, I mean, if I'm a new who be me who be me nimbe for. Sanson, I mean him. You can't say I ain't or whatever it is. Good.
Yeah.
I've never seen a witch and a wizard before.
But some attitudes
are
classified
in fact
and can be quantified and can be measured as
fact. Adjectives in Abe to me you should describe.
Frankly speaking, I was quiet and I was shocked at the same time when I saw that Ash Gold have that balls to take this issue to court.
Good.
The question is, if you watch that game that GFA4 used to as a measurement or as a yardstick for their suspension or for their demotion, everything tells that this match is a fixed match. It's a match of convenience.
Also, Nana, Rebecca said, case pending or court, and as the law demands, country Ghana, and when something is pending in the court, we don't actually talk much about it for the fear that you'll be punished on the face of contempt.
Yes.
But with the little research that I have done, when I say we are moving around, it is not actually solely Ash Gold versus GFA. There is a certain figure called Kweku Frimpong. That is champion.
Yes.
For which one or a reason is trying to say that GFA, they've not been good to him. It's like defamation of character behind the Abim. So the man who want to prove his word innocence. So his case is attached to Ash Gold for a reason being that there he was the sole chairman, of the team. And so there is a little investigation that I've made. So it is not solely Ash Gold versus GFA, but it is the man versus GFA. However, he was leading Ash Gold and Untinamano Abasan. So if guys not taking Ash Gold team, then also to me egu or mohufi. So that is a little fena.
Anyway, as for me, where I'm seated, this case should be thrown out of court. It's sad that the league doesn't have sponsors for God knows how many years. And then all of a sudden we get sponsorship and somebody takes the whole league to court. Yeah. And people have invested huge sums of money. And then you come back and say Ghana football is not developing. Yeah. How do you expect Ghana football to develop if some of these things are not done? Because if you look at it, I mean, look, let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. We shouldn't call it a big spoon. Let's be honest with ourselves. So look, as Ghanaians, as citizens of this country, as football people, that if we want our football to get to the level of the English Premier League and co, come on, let's be serious. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be real. I mean, you've played a match of convenience. Everything shows. And then you carry the whole thing to court and say this and this and that and that and trying to maneuver your way around the whole thing and make it look like, oh, Jesus. Well, assembly of court, so there's nothing much you can say about it. We are just hoping the case will be looked at quickly. Whatever they are supposed to do, they do it quickly, and then they resume the league. Because amount for livelihood is dependent on the league. Somebody will sell some food and some water to make a living when matches are played. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, no matches. How are players paid? Already, the players of welfare in this country is bizarre. It's bad. Obeko training say how nya match him. All match in the crown ni winning bonus nya there cry issues one. Now yes, I suspend the league now. Nyame MBA. Wait there, let's move on quickly. Let's go to the El Clasico. Yeah. Because we don't have much time, we'll look at it quickly. The El Clasico coming up on Sunday. I mean, it's scarcely do they play El Clasicos. It's been a while they played it in the afternoon like this. Yeah. And I'm also worried for Hazelfolk because the time of Hazelfolk match, is very
it coincides with the
El Clasico. Hazelfolk match at 3 p.m. Confederation match at 3 p.m. El Clasico at 2:15.
Wow.
Yeah. So El Clasico, yeah.
Nana,
It's 2:15.
2:15, yeah.
Yeah, El Clasico. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. What's your league table? Not Sesiana. We know the answer now there. Those who are leading, those who are following. Barcelona and Madrid. It's just the same point.
Yeah.
Goal difference. Them are Barcelona, Eddie Real Madrid. You know.
Yeah.
So aside the goal difference, there is nothing at stake. So the winner of this game will determine who is actually
has the table
going to lead the table.
Yeah.
You know, Madrid about draw be and affect them. That's what caused them.
Mallorca, right?
Yes, that's what caused them heavily. Against Osasuna.
Osasuna, sorry.
I want Osasuna no ball draw be na Charlie. I don't know. I say three for Madrid, so three minimum bisa no. But let's look at head to head recently. July.
Okay.
Yeah, July El Clasico. Madrid. Etinafima Barcelona koshare no 1-0. March. Madrid Tinafima Barcelona shared 4-0. Somewhere January or last year December.
Okay.
And also sir Madrid this time around after extra time or share Barcelona 3-2. Madrid share so recent head to head no. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches, Obia a win 2-2. And I'm about draw back. Now this time around, Madrid elbow home. Oceano home record against Barcelona recently, it has been very bad.
Yeah.
But I come home at 2-2. I'm an Ashen. Their last home win was in 2021. I share Barcelona 2-1. Oh, on the home, Santiago Bernabeu. Does this ring a bell? But also, in other competitions, Real Madrid, last 5 games, winning 3, about drew 2.
Okay.
Barcelona, on the other hand, last 5 matches, winning 3, draw 1, lose 1. And their winning margins are not huge. Osha recently, Barcelona versus Inter in the Champions League now.
Okay.
Barcelona is almost out of the Champions League. I'm on Inter about 3-3 at home.
Yeah.
Inter took the lead several times. First half, now Barcelona share 1-0. Inter betake and share Hokao. Barca betake and Inter share Hokao. It took divine intervention for them to equalize. And they would have lost that game. But they were able to put some strength to equalize the ball 3-3. And then against Celta Vigo, dying members of the game, and I'm share 1-0. And then against Inter Milan they lost. And then against Real Mallorca so you be end Kakrana, I'm share 1-0.
Okay.
The last game I'm winning here was in September. I'm share Elche 3-0. That has been their highest win in the league, and I said in the La Liga. And I will share Real Madrid on the other hand now. I'm gonna Shakhtar ball 1-1. Rudiger a prize seriously. Nyamiadum say he's recovering. I'm gonna share Getafe 1-0. And our Champions League no more, so I'm gonna say Shakhtar Donetsk SN 2-1.
Okay.
I'm gonna Atletico Madrid 2-1. And I'm no Osasuna a ball draw. These are the normal or the recent statistics between the two clubs. So, if you look at these statistics now, where will your money be?
Okay.
Who are you going for?
Okay.
Do you think Madrid can beat Barcelona or Barcelona can beat Real Madrid? Looking at their current or their recent form.
Okay. I was searching something quickly. Ushimwa. The number of times Barcelona and Madrid they are born. I wish him where idea total games played, what do you call it? Barcelona to me win back 117 times against Madrid. Madrid with managed to win only 104. Into wish him they cut 18. Now let's come.
This is in all competitions.
Yes, in all competitions.
Whether friendly matches,
whatever.
Yeah.
And I draw ABMC 62.
Okay.
Now Ushemua, me I'm interested in the Clasico itself. Ushe Clasico no. Say it here.
Yeah, the Real La Liga Clasico.
Yes, Clasico no. Yeah, can I say Barcelona to me winning 96 times.
Okay.
Against Madrid. And Madrid to me winning as many as 99 times.
Okay, that is the Real Clasico.
The Clasico you can watch not in all competitions.
Yeah, Real La Liga Clasico.
Yes,
not
please.
Friendly matches near
no,
the idea.
No. The Clasico itself.
Okay.
Into which a draw abemu 52.
All right.
52.
All right.
Now, out of this, Barcelona has 402 goals. And Madrid has 412 goals. Okay. Total home wins for Barcelona is 62. And total home wins for Madrid, 64. It is a Ushemua, the Clasico itself on the starting in a favor a year, what do you call it? Real Madrid. Good.
Are you saying this because you're a Madrid fan?
No, like per what I just analyzed.
Per your analysis.
Yes.
I understand.
Today
I'm not against your analysis.
Good. I just want to be objective.
You are being objective, but this your objectivity. I still see some sort of and quencher objectivity. You are speaking with fact, but
it's true.
I know where
I'm heading to. No problem, but you see, now I don't want to say it straight away. Because if I do, I know I will be attacking this studio and for that matter out there.
Okay, so
but after the start, and so you come back and attack me, it's up to you.
Okay, so
if you are different and out of from what I'm having, bring it. Out. It is a Ushemua, the Clasico itself, Nadia, Madrid. But Osha, the last 5 meetings, always make credit say, Papa, your friend says it's done.
Okay.
All the while that to me manage Madrid, Barcelona and to me and share Madrid.
So I saying
Zidane never lost against Barcelona. Good.
Does that mean that Don Carlo is not doing it well?
Don Carlo has his own way of approaching matches.
Yeah.
But I mentioned Zidane so that I can attribute the credit to Xavi. Because Xavi so ababe so I saw a person a year there, Zidane. A year de Madrid, and even a person a year Barcelona when it comes to the Clasico. Because I'm sure he has lost just one against Madrid.
Yeah.
Since he came.
Yeah.
Very good. Into Osha a year Champions League and the Edibe Bezi, my argument here. We can say so of late, and near my uncle FMA
Barcelona.
And the draw against Inter Milan, what they call it, the middle of the week,
Yeah.
So I don't think mentally, one more okay.
Because it is really affecting them in the Champions League. If you look at the Champions League, they stand right now,
Yeah.
Barcelona is just on the verge of exiting the Champions League. Almost about Europa.
LS.
Which is something that they may really want to avoid.
LS. Unless they play very hard against those two teams, because so only team my friends are buying air, but
now, if you look at at the emissary, Barcelona has just 4 points.
Okay, on the table. And Inter Milan was 7 points. Okay.
As for Bayern Munich, what a team.
Yeah.
He's gone. Yeah. Because all 12 points were qualified to the round of 16.
Yeah.
Now it's between Inter Milan and then Barcelona. Yeah. So with this, where
it's sad.
Barcelona's next fixture in the Champions League, it's against Bayern Munich. Okay. Do you think that Bayern are qualifying to about the soft and Barcelona qualifying?
No, don't forget say Bayern.
Because even though say Barcelona Bayern Krana, Victoria Pleasant
on the way
Inter and Manin. So as Barcelona is beating Inter, Osha Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Now we so share Pleasant now on the 10 points or they call. Now the next game is between Pleasant and Barcelona, which is a match which I know they win. And then Bayern Munich versus versus Inter Milan.
Last game.
That is where the whole thing is going to be like. Yeah. So even if you assume say Barca will win against Bayern Munich, they will get 7 points.
Yeah.
And then automatically Inter will win Pleasant. Yeah. And then they will get 10 points.
Yeah.
And then the next game, even if Barcelona wins against Pleasant, meaning they have to score them a lot of goals. And then maybe they will use goals too. And I don't think but Inter Milan knowing a draw can qualify them.
Seal them through. No.
They will sit down and say Bayern Munich and show but anything okay anyway, it's just about a Clasico. This is just a pass.
So now you to me a busy argument, so they be to me a good analysis. This is how Barcelona in the middle of the week, for now one more year unstable in mind. It's I don't know but Clasico no so game be whenever I hear bono. Irrespective of the other form, need their own uniform. No, BBI the A to me see.
That's what I was coming to.
Yes.
If you have to base only on statistics, you'll be deceived.
Yes.
It's just like House of Folk versus Kotoko.
Yeah.
Real Madrid.
It could be anybody's game.
Yeah.
So one thing me so me are confident about was that I bet they said don't bet na fee.
Say.
Yeah. So more boy affairs on edwuma no usia kura nwie. Sabi. Say on me humiliating no. And I wish more of late so Barcelona so in the La Liga is goes to why diama.
But recently.
Almost one.
Recently. Ateta Ekochi Antonio Conte. It's
true.
Nobody was expecting that.
Okay.
So because Don Carlo and Tinafia Javi Meshana, me, I bet to differ.
No, who say Ebano classical no.
Yeah.
Politics a woman no.
The
Spain as a nation itself no.
It's a political nation.
That Madrid versus Barcelona as a city no.
Barcelona wanted to be a country on their own. No.
So who your coach? Who bet to me a winning matches in but for the bragging rights no. Who be ball classical. Now who loses out. What I say? It's in a Mrs. Zidane. The record I was set to one perfect. So Caro I'm born homeboard in Grano. Draw be the Obenya. Me the only player me expect say yen feature no me ado mechna.
Rudiger.
For Rudiger he's now recovering.
In injury no.
Any more crown America. Say Rudiger make his mistake. So kwa Hazard force 9 because Hazard
Ancelotti asking. Oh, but
that is the mindset.
The game against Shakhtar Donetsk, if you watch the game carefully, Hazard had a good game.
Okay.
I mean, I watched that game.
Okay.
Hazard had a perfect game. If you share ball or ball that day now, it was Benzema who intercepted him in some games, some passes.
Okay.
Hazard would have scored. Okay. I mean, he had a brilliant game. So we just hope, sir, this game will transcend into the Classico. Now, so above Vivaldi as an attacker.
Yeah.
What about that? Benzema is fully fit.
Yeah.
Vinicius is there.
Yeah.
And Rodrigo is on form.
Yeah.
So I mean your front three there.
Obviously.
It's sorted out.
Obviously. Inti the Ayama recently Madrid is share Barcelona yana ye brand. So Washa Xavi has this mentality of the youth with the exuberance, the spirit,
Yeah.
Be to me Eddie in California to Nika.
Hey, but you have Kamavinga, you have Chomeni.
Yeah.
So Akokrabeng,
and on our force
Cruz and Modric, they are still playing.
Yes, and then our force for now no.
Maja Casemiro was on court.
Yes, until Usha Carlos so adopted our strategies. Okay, Yemfa and young boys. Yeah, and
started.
I'm only praying. Say Rudiger, very difficult.
Rudiger, I don't think he's playing. Rudiger is out of the game.
Okay,
the injury. Yeah, his face was staged. Yeah, no. So there's no way.
Yeah, but per the research I was doing, now the news has it that he can play the game if only he wear face mask.
The face mask.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the face mask that he's been wearing, but Rudiger cannot be as effective as the Rudiger we know.
He used to be.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the Kabaha Mono, Alan said they would team up. Ewo echiri ho mo a to this classical no there. I'm seeing a slim win.
Nacho is back.
Yeah, Nacho is back.
Alaba is there.
Yes.
Mendy is also there.
Yeah.
So as for your back, I mean you are safe. Militao is also there.
Yes.
Yeah, so you are safe at the defense. Barcelona on the other hand, Christensen is in doubt. Koundé is also in doubt. So they have Eric Garcia.
Yeah.
And they have Piqué. And then they have Xavi. They have Marcos Alonso. And then on their right hand side, what's the name of this? Their right back. Okay. Anyway, let's go on. Let's go on. So, as for you,
Madrid is winning with a slim margin. Yeah,
Madrid is
the best for Barcelona is draw.
Hey, I'm on for.
Oh yeah. The investors no Misramo. Obi a obekwa sa game no akwa invest no me pacho. Home team no why. Home team the West draw. And a 2-1 win. 2-1 win.
This is the direct so correct score Adima investors. Investors this is a Prince they only say sports presentation.
Yes so.
I say looking at statistics and looking at how the game is going to go, he's predicting that 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid.
That is it.
So correct score 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid.
It's true.
What if Ebroso? What if Endusa?
But Ucha Yeah, best say Udi Utika Krabeto.
Anyway,
Madrid is winning the game.
Okay. Real Madrid is winning the game. Okay, interesting. That is the talk of the week in Spain. There are other matches. Celta Vigo, Real Sociedad. Celta Vigo, my interest is there because of our Ghanaian player there, Joseph Aidu.
Okay.
Yeah, defender now over Black Stars. He's not been given the chance to even exhibit. But Celta Vigo, about week in, week out, every week he's playing. Every week, Joseph Aidu is in the starting lineup. And he plays perfectly. But Obey surplus requirement of Black Stars.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. What's happening? So Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad. Celta Vigo versus Real Sociedad is coming on Sunday as well. I'm about how much in area. El Clasico. I'm about how much in 12. So 12 to 2 the normal way.
Yeah.
And 2:15 kind of kickoff for the El Clasico proper is ongoing. Anyway, and today there'll be some matches in Spain, as you rightly said. No, some matches in Becoso. Ghanaian interest. Athletic Bilbao versus Atletico Madrid. Inaki Williams.
Yes, cracker.
Are we expecting some good game from Inaki?
Yeah, for now, no. I will to me make 2 appearance at the Ghana. No.
Our eyes are on him.
Yeah, eyes are on him, and for that matter, he's known for scoring.
Yes, so we should just put in some goals. Okay, especially against Atletico Madrid team that are very
these days,
very defensive minded and stuff like
that.
But
with the needed opportunity, no.
Okay.
He will score.
All right. The next game I remember was now anyone we Real Mallorca and Sevilla. Sevilla formed there at
Adepo.
But my only interest here is Baba Idrisu.
Okay.
For Real Mallorca. Because World Cup near Barcelona. Next week we are going to sit down and put up players that we expect them to appear in the World Cup. So we'll do that, God willing, next week. Anyway, let's move on quickly to the EPL. The top match for the week. Top liner. The latest machine. The latest goal scoring machine. The latest robot in the EPL. Ellen Brute Haaland. Our brand here when him go share. Bema. Hey, you see, so boy, kasa abome and kasa peti meso. Under no circumstances were we expecting this guy to come into the league and take the league by storm.
It's true.
Like, yo, Haaland, why? He's scoring week in, week out. And it's one more league now I say league now I say
freely.
15 goals, man. In less than 10 matches. Who does that?
It's unthinkable.
Who does that? And is it your tossing your Dinechi our 8 goals. Ivan Toney Brentford. Harry Kane 8 goals. Firmino 6 goals. Foden now 6 goals. Mitrovic 6 goals. Gabriel Jesus 5 goals. Madison 5 goals. Washa, you balling in the goal kina man.
It's true.
Anyway, that's anyway, let's go to the main issue. EPL matches be about China. There'll be matches today, but China then they top matches. If you look at Newcastle United versus Manchester United, look, Newcastle United have this form that if they are coming to meet you, Omadia Chewan or J5.
Okay.
Like continuously. If you like, look at Newcastle, their previous games. And if you look at recent games from Mabon, teams that were not expecting them to beat them, Omshire Brentford 5, Omshire Fulham, Omshire 4, Bournemouth no me on the board draw, and a Crystal Palace so and the board draw. But last 2 matches, they have scored 9 goals and they've conceded just 2.
Okay.
As against a Manchester United team that almost ammonia.
But we shouldn't forget, say, last week in the league, idea Manchester United.
Yeah.
It to me, winning against Everton.
Yes.
With Ketsy Ronaldo. Out to me, saying 700 a year career.
It was the jubilation that I like. Oh.
That is it.
That was my favorite part.
Yes. Into quickly for time factor no. Yenra Manchester City and Liverpool in all competitions they've met 31 times or they've played in the what do you call it the league. Out of these 31 games no Ushemwa Liverpool and we need a 13. Out of that 13 8 one more we knew Anfield, and one more we need a year 5 Etihad away. Into shame were both women away no, a idea to me the Ewini. And a Man City so, or no so shockingly, no, no, where we near 13. Now, out of 13 now when we know, a mus 7, or we knew a home, Etihad. And on us where to me we need 6, our Anfield. And see, game away, I idea no bedding, and on my board draw, I can't say Liverpool ain't no, a bedding, say our team be to say Manchester City no, a bit to me a quite cheer for almost so easy. Okay. A year Anfield. Well. Aha. But this season, no crop. Oh, it was only last week. And not about now. No, any fans, no, as I say, fans, no, they shouldn't dream of winning the title, but they can dream about the top 4. It tells you, say, coach, you know, I shall say, I can't say me, and for that matter, a mind game. Okay. And a crop is noted for that. A bus will be share a big club. No, I shall say, Kasa. Now, Becca says so that the public will sympathize with him in case
things don't go according to plan.
Very good. Into a son, a match on it here. But I blantia me, Miss Runo, a Haaland, as you rightly said, away or share, home or share in all competitions. So now, media crano are targeting social media. Now, what targeting say he's a beast or Yenipa because player and the Nike Nitika. Any part of his body works except Ninsa and if known to me fancy goal.
Yeah, it's a very great asset to any club that have such a striker.
LS. So I'm only praying say Liverpool one more concede Bebre. But judging club so to me am I who say he is the only manager who to me frustrated Pep Guardiola pa. Inti and also play major role. That will be to me a catcher a yes salam say look, we have nothing at stake, we have nothing to lose. So please, Modia, play your normal game. Mona mubo home. Don't be under pressure or whatever it is. Now mumbo in the end you be free muabano. You be fat. But you want the guys, even if they will lose, not to the extent as they were humiliated in the game between Manchester City and then Manchester United. That's a straight. First half near to me, I share here 4 goals. No? So Klopp would do something, but to me, his best will be draw. It will be very difficult. Say Klopp be to me, I share here Pep Guardiola this time round. Or Anfield. So they have a cause to fight. But ain't easy.
I mean, if
they have a cause to fight.
If you look at statistics, looking at the way looking at the way Liverpool are struggling these days, looking at the way they are struggling these days, it's very, very funny to say it's going to be a walkover for Liverpool.
Okay.
It's going to be a very tough game. Trust me. It's going to be a very, very tough game. Very tactical, very technical, and disciplined on that day. Now, if you look at Liverpool, Alexander-Arnold has tipped in his form.
Yeah, in form.
And it's so sad. I mean, it's even threatening his World Cup position for the English national team. So, if you look at it from here, from this side of things now, I see Liverpool coming up. The best Liverpool can get from this game will be a draw.
Okay.
I stand to be corrected, but from the statistics, from what I'm seeing, the best Liverpool can get from this game will be a draw. It will be a draw. Why am I saying it will be a draw? It will be a draw because looking at the statistics of Manchester City, all right? They are currently no club has scored more goals than them. The only reason why Arsenal is on top of the league is because of some early draw behind the idea.
Yeah.
My boy. Yeah. Now, Liverpool fans are also of the view that look, where they are, even in the start of the season, if you share head to head now, recent games, Liverpool share a community shield no.
Okay.
Our home no or share no 3-1.
Okay.
Liverpool away share Manchester City. Okay, share 3-2. Omo ball draw. And almost some ball draw biom. And then so away no. Man City about Anfield about share 1 pair. Just once.
Okay.
In the league. That was last season.
Okay.
Share 1-0. Or share 4-1, sorry. But then the recent form of Manchester City is so dangerous.
Yeah.
To the point that even their draw against FC Copenhagen, people were angry because it's like Pep purposely decided to say match with there. I mean,
he doesn't
need it.
Yeah.
Because Oshia Copenhagen 5-0 at home. How come so quite winning Cobotro? I mean, investors buffy,
Yeah.
but hey, that's the game. Do you see?
It's true.
Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, this game, my take is on Haaland.
Haaland, okay.
I mean, I see Haaland scoring. And then the best Liverpool can get from this game is a draw. I mean, I don't know how it's going to be.
That one too will be difficult. But
why do you think it will be difficult?
Klopp is someone. I'm only looking at their meetings. That is between Klopp and then Pep. Pep is the manager where to me approve say whenever we share Klopp on a idea Klopp it to me frustrating.
Yeah.
Pa. So if say Klopp to me to turn in the MIA. As you rightly said, their best will be draw, but it will be unthinkable should Liverpool win against Man City. So therefore, I'm going draw.
A draw. Eh?
Yeah, a draw on Liverpool side. Yes.
Okay. Let's see how the day will go, because if you look at the club affair of Manchester City now.
Okay.
I mean, their form is really they are on form, and they have good players from the bench, even from the starting lineup to the bench.
Okay.
Which makes it very, very difficult for any club. Anybody coming from the bench is a threat.
It is.
Anybody coming from the bench is a threat that you can't say this player coming in cannot do anything. They can, from goalkeeper to the last man on the pitch, they can cause havoc. But this game will to be a very good game to watch.
Obviously.
I mean, to be a very, very good game to watch. So I think final take on it.
Yeah.
I'm going for Man City. I mean, if Liverpool comes up, they put their things together.
Something. Yes,
but my take is on Manchester City.
Because
Manchester City, they can deceive.
LS,
I mean, Guardiola can just swerve you like that and then
he has proven it over the years. I bet Liverpool's legend Jimmy Carragher was saying that they shouldn't focus on Haaland, but they should rather switch attention to Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah,
because he is the one who gives decisive passes. So he's the man to be monitored. No Haaland, because attention in of course, don't forget KP brand is defined is found to be doing this.
Yeah,
he can shoot from behind.
Yeah,
the least opportunity. So I agree with Gallagher some more Becca, but with issues of that nature, idea always interesting to sit behind your TV, watch these two teams play. So Liverpool, his best probably is draw. However, I believe in judging Robert Klopp. Say, "Obe to me frustrated Pep Guardiola."
Anyway, let's see how the day will go. The game is live tomorrow, and then final up. The update Ebebrem after the game. This is how where time will permit us. We wish to have given you more because there are so many games to talk about. Chelsea versus Aston Villa is there. A game that we shouldn't overlook is Leeds United versus Arsenal. This game will be a top cracker. Manchester United versus Newcastle is also a cracker. But this is how far time will permit us. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is how far time will permit us. Next week in Subatianka. So Prince, quickly say hello to some 1 or 2 people. But before that, as I always say, this show, we have some proud sponsors for the show, and one of them is Happy Moments. Yeah, Happy Moments. Americano. How many cake ni buy? Sir Prince, cake ni they buy you. But your point, me the pictures be church. How many cake can you buy? Happy moment, your cake can you buy? Some beautiful cupcakes, man, Charlie. I mean, I enjoy it.
Nana. Say, enjoy idea alone. One man who has some cry. Say near who a year time.
You know. Yes, you see near who a year time. But the truth is one.
Okay.
The time the cake came, you guys were not around.
You see. But
me for cake in 2 hours fridge for 3 weeks. Hey. Anyway, Matthias here. So as I said, we're proudly sponsored by Happy Moments. Happy Moments. How many cake in the buy? Birthday cake in the buy. Sir Prince, it was nice. I mean, nuclear back.
Oh, in fact, for the products.
Don't worry, I'll organize one for you. Me say wedding, yeah.
God bless
Happy moment,
you.
happy moment cake,
you
no.
That.
Happy moment, Sir Prince, the wedding cake, no somewhere.
Yes,
I almost somewhere. Happy moment, I'm going to show the state, and you can read them out on 0541 130 694. Happy moment 0541 130 694 for your birthday cakes, your wedding cakes, your pastries, your donuts, your meat pie, and any other thing. Pastries, the Happy Moment, the best cake ever. Try Jesus Academy so kwabenya. I'm also sorry saying open school do bakwa. Contact Try Jesus Academy. Daylight International School. Muso mo kwabenya Politan area mo. Open school papa padia na ko Daylight. If you na Cruise Africa muso mo Ashoma Estate. Don Fiasco. Bema many agina wate.
Shout out.
Bema many agina. Charlie.
Don.
Oti ya.
And Fiasco or monitor program we.
Fiasco Mafio papa. Bema e but Charlie. You be fie. Fiasco be atie bia in Chiaga say come out Fiasco. Only baby girl no. Yeah, baby girl no. In Chiaga say come out Fiasco any baby girl no. Any Fiasco wife in so in Chiaga say come out near phone nyina. If you want so we there yenya yie. CEO Mr. Sekoff ni mami aka baby a year no eba so November 19th 20th tinyame adomo a ye nyina e beka kota ye bra ene ye boss echi e wo akoso mo ho baby sa no ye keshi ni bibia betudwa enti wa pese okoja ye bra na okojam ne mame no akwanya wo ho. For open any further information about a year no with my friend numbers with 0267 077 548 0267 sorry. I repeat the numbers again 0267 077 548 and 0267 077 548. You be my directions ne a year no ento to ye nyina. You see a year dey nkuja. You can never tell what will happen tomorrow. Radio Sekoff TV and then Sekoff Music. Bema, let me give you the opportunity to say hello to some 1 or 2 people.
Oh, okay. In Chiodi kan Kwadiama, prophetess Esther Jemesi Obutu, Jesus Christ Deliverance Prayer Ministry. Kwabenya behind the Puma filling station. No, Mama Yami Inshra. I know you are doing the listening. Yami Inshra Bibre and Papa Apostle Benjamin Jemesi. That end time we know more to me akamuhua bumua. Mo chre radia kwan se de bia ye mu bi nso yenira na ye betumi ehu kania no Yami Inshra mo na de mu ye bia no. Oma no enko you can say me chia Ashoman community because you can say one more new radio station we any ho more na omo to me they be omo de omo resources bin time money or whatever it is no omo to me ediso yasia Sekoff radio 95.3 and Sekoff TV no egusu a course wa edwumedie nyina no yame adom omo agye tata ba bepem sabre yame shira wona ba bia omo resources no omo yefi no erade en replenish ho ema omo na afi so minim say 1 or 2 colleague teachers be able to a Daylight International to you guys. We will meet on Monday and whatsoever is left to know we discuss. Inti yada obibiase. Nana, thank you.
So your parents are not telling Kano. Say he just messaged me say near 1 or 2 binti went me and me drew.
No problem.
Yeah, bra back on. Don Apapo. Again, Cristiano Ronaldo was even to make answer. Jere mo fa che nyame adma next week be share ne obi ai de bebrem. Before I mess sorry so no in chia kese nkoma mi chuchu mucho back.
That is it. In chia we didn't go so mommy on your behalf.
But
baby girl, shout out, okay?
Baby girl,
Nana. Voice of
voice was free voice was ongoing, but because I was on air, I couldn't answer a call. Baby girl, I'll catch you on the flip side there. Good morning to you wherever you are doing the listening, and thank you for supporting the Sekoff dream. We are still pushing, and we will keep pushing. Have a wonderful morning, baby girl.